Okay, hi, this is Deborah Sable Thornbrew, and this is the overview for our Unit 5 in our Word class. So after you log into Blackboard, you go into the Unit 5 page, and I'm going to ask you to be sure to read the overview here. It can help you with your tasks as you go through the unit. There are two basic topics that are covered in this unit. One is templates, and the other one is mail merge. A template is a special Word document file that's saved in a special way. It's not just a .docx file. It's different. It's designed to be, well, there really isn't a better word than the word template for it. It's designed to work as a framework where you can build new documents off of that template. So let's say that you want to create a template that looks just like all the other documents in your company's business, you know, your brochures, your letters, letterhead, business cards, that kind of thing. You want them all to look exactly the same with the same font color and the same everything. Then you can build a template for each of those kinds of documents that all look alike, and that way it all kind of comes together. And when you create a Word document off of the Word document template, it will always look the same. You can always make changes to any new document you build off of it, but the template stays the same all the time, so there's consistency. The next thing that is covered here is mail merge. Mail merge has been around for a really long time, and some people think it's kind of old-fashioned, but it really still works. They haven't, to my knowledge, haven't really come up with anything that works better in certain kinds of jobs than mail merge. Mail merge is where you take two different documents, two different files, and you blend them together to create a whole new third file. Okay, that's the main idea behind mail merge. But the whole purpose of it, why would you want to do that, is because, well, let's say that here in the overview it explains it. Let's say that you get junk mail. You get junk mail in your mailbox all the time at your house, like a flyer addressed to you, or catalogs, or magazines. Well, the people that send those out probably use mail merge to make them work. You take one file that has, say, a letter, okay, like say a business letter, and it's announcing some big sale you're going to have, and you need to send it out to 300 different people that are your customers who have bought from you before. Well, you could either sit there at your computer and type 300 names and addresses 300 times on each copy of that letter, or you can use mail merge and take care of it in just a few seconds. What it does is it takes a whole list of those names and addresses in one file, and it blends it in with the letter, which is a separate file, and the new third document that it creates is multiple copies, multiple pages of that same letter, but each page, each copy of the letter is addressed individually to each person from that list. So the third file has 300 pages in it, and each page is individually addressed to each person in the list. That's just a basic explanation of mail merge. So in this unit, you're basically going to just do that. You're going to create well, first you're going to read Chapter 5, of course. Do Chapter 5, do the pause and practice exercises as you go. Don't submit any of those. They're not to be submitted. You're going to watch a two-part video that I made that shows you exactly how to use mail merge, exactly what to do. Then you're going to create one single project, and that project is not in SimNet. This is something you're going to do completely on your own from scratch. And then there's also a Chapter 5 quiz. There's no discussion board at all for Assignment 5 for Unit 5. So let me scroll back up to the top and go into the assignment instructions. Here, of course, it's the same as all the other units we've had. It tells you what to do, what to read, what to complete. Now, it says here that these are optional videos, and they are optional. You don't have to watch them if you don't want to, but if you're not familiar with mail merge, or if you're really not good with it, you should watch them because I show you exactly what to do, how it works. This first video, part 1, shows how to set it all up. That's kind of a longish video. It's like 9 or 10 minutes long. And then there's part 2, the second video, which completes the merge and you end up with all of the letters that you want. And that's a much shorter video. It's like 5 minutes maybe. Then go down here and read all of these steps that you're going to do in this project. Okay, the project is called Challenge Project 5-8, and this is the page number it's on in your textbook, page W5-313. It's after the end of chapter 5 in the textbook. Now, you can just turn to that page in the physical book or turn to that page in the online version of the book in SimNet, but you're not going to do the project in SimNet. You're just going to read the book in SimNet if you need to. So what you're going to do is create 3 separate files. You're going to create a data source file, which is the file that has the names and addresses in it. And you can make up the names and addresses. You don't have to use real people. Then you're going to create a second file called the main file, or the main document file, and that's the file that is the actual letter itself that you're going to create, and in that letter you're going to leave spaces for the names and addresses to go into, and eventually you're going to merge those together and come up with a third file that has all the different copies of the letter in it addressed to all the people from your data source. Now remember, at the bottom of this screen, well, rather up here on the left hand side where you have a link here, turn in all 3 assignments, that's where you're going to turn in your project, which consists of all 3 assignments. So I'm going to go ahead and click, I'll go ahead and do that. Click to the turn in all 3 assignments page. When you're finished with all 3 files and you're ready to turn them in, you're going to come here and you need to be sure that you upload all 3 of the files before you click the submit button. Okay, so let's say I'm going to do that. You go down here where it says attach file, and you can click here on attach file, or you can click browse my computer, and what you need to do is locate the 3 files that you're going to upload. So I'm going to double click on the first file. It has my initials DST and the name data. That's one of the files. And you can see that down here underneath attach file it shows that this file has been attached or will be attached. Now I'm going to do this again, click browse my computer again, and again find the other 2 files. Here's the second one. There's the second one now. Click browse my computer, get the third file, which is the merged file. Now it doesn't matter what order you upload these in. It's okay to upload them in any order that you want. Just make sure you have all 3 of these here uploaded before you click the submit button down in the lower right corner, way down here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that because I don't need to submit my stuff. And then I'm going to show you this additional resources that you have here on the left-hand side in the table of contents here in Blackboard. Additional online resources. These are 4 different web pages that you can look at online that can give you some additional extra help and step-by-step illustrations on how to do mail merge and how to work with templates. So if you have any questions, please let me know, email me, and I will help you.